106.7 Light FM.
106.7 Light FM. It is our Hope for the Holidays Radiothon to benefit Hassenfeld Children's Hospital at NYU Langone. And we do have a special guest. We like seeing her and hearing her every year. Susie Casdin is a trustee of NYU Langone Health, co-chair of Kids of NYU Langone, an advisory board that supports Hassenfeld Children's Hospital, and an all-around champion of Light FM's Hope for the Holidays Radiothon. It's Susie Casdin. How are you?
I'm okay, Rich. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. I wish it was more than once a year, but it's great to see you and I'm doing well.
Yeah, we're very happy to have you on. Now, you've been involved with Hassenfeld Children's Hospital and NYU Langone for a while now. And what motivated you to get involved in the first place?
So essentially, it stemmed from some involvement when I moved back to New York City. It stemmed from some involvement that my family had historically with the medical center. And at the time I was encouraged to and got very involved in the pediatric cancer program. That grew and we were very involved in the growth of pediatrics in general, along with a few other families and lots of different people. And in about 2008, we made a commitment to actually helping to get the new children's hospital off the ground. So the dedicated Hassenfeld Children's Hospital was named for my family, and I've been very involved. We've been very involved and with some really key partners like Sala Institute and the Tisch family. We've been very involved and trying to grow the care for children every year and make it accessible to everybody and improve, access to subspecialties and cutting edge medical care. And we like to grow our involvement all the time.
Wow, that's great. As you've gotten more and more involved with children's health care, what has surprised you the most?
Actually, I think what surprised me is what doesn't change, actually. And I would say that, you have all these incredible changes in technology, in a way, it always surprises me what people can come up with to make things better and easier. But the quality of care and mainly the doctors, the caring of the doctors and the nurses and the staff, the fact that hasn't changed. And there's so many, things in the world that have changed so much. And, even throughout the pandemic, the incredible dedication and care above and beyond, like nothing I see in any other part of my life, of the staff that we have, from the top to the bottom at the Children's Hospital is just so heartening. So I would say that is, it's a little bit surprising in this day and age, after everything that everybody's been through, that these people are just so unflappable and no one else is. And I would just say that one other thing is just, it's always incredible to me, the resilience of the families and the kids. It just blows you away. And it is somewhat surprising every time, just because you never know what's going to come out of someone's mouth. And you're like, wow, they're just amazing, these families and these kids.
We're happy to be here and happy to be a part of the Radiothon for Hassenfeld Children's Hospital. But what would you say makes Hassenfeld Children's Hospital so unique?
Okay, well, I would start again with the faculty, the staff at the hospital, from, again, the doctors, the nurses. It just makes us unique. We have a method of family-centered care that I think is actually unparalleled anywhere at any children's hospital. And I visit a lot of them, and there's some really amazing children's hospitals all over this country and in certain places in the world. And I would just say that the incredible focus on the family and the kids and keeping them not just, first base level of the most cutting edge kind of care that you can access in the disciplines that we are focused on. And then you add to that this family centeredness of, family rounds and, getting the parents involved, getting the kids involved, and the interplay between the faculty, the doctors and the nurses, and all of the kids and the residents. It's really incredible. And it leads to these like amazing relationships that become lifelong. And I really think something that I've seen here is that at the Hassenfeld Children's Hospital is that I see the doctors and nurses and staff actually learning from the kids and learning from the families. And that two-way street of information. We have our family advisory board, we have our children's, patient advisory board. And so you have this constant, bettering of the system that comes from this interface between the families and the staff and the way that everybody functions. And of course, we have an incredible, state-of-the-art facility and private rooms, and it's just a wonderful place. It's a wonderful place.
We're talking with Susie Casdin, an important day, a special day today, our Light FM Hope for the Holidays Radiothon. And what would you say to someone who is listening right now and is thinking about supporting the kids and becoming a Bright Light, which is a $20 monthly donation?
What I would say is that $20 will go further than it will for almost anything. I mean, there's many things that you can't buy with $20 today, but what you can do is a $20 contribution to the Hassenfeld Children's Hospital really makes a difference. I think that there's this feeling out there sometimes that if you can't make a, super significant donation to anything, to any charity, that it doesn't necessarily make a difference. And this really makes a difference. I mean, $20 is, we can stretch into birthday parties for kids. We can stretch into gifts for other members of the families. They are things that go towards, we do all kinds of incredible small things that seem like small things, that make a big difference in the day-to-day lives of the kids inside the hospital, outside the hospital, and their families and their siblings. So I would say that please do it because it makes a huge difference. And the other thing that I will add is this is your community, and we are a community hospital. We are right here, right in downtown Manhattan, and we are serving the people of this community. And lots of people come from different places, and lots of people like to write checks to go to other places, and we're helping here in your neighborhood, and it really makes a difference.
Well, you have shined a bright light today on everything that Hassenfeld Children's Hospital does, and we're happy to hear it and happy to have you on. So thank you, Susie Casdin, and all of us here at 106.7 Light FM, and give hope to kids at Hassenfeld Children's Hospital. You can become a Bright Light right now, a $20 monthly donation. Pick up that phone, 1-800-222-1067. Thank you, Susie.
Thank you so much. And thanks for everything that you guys do. We're so grateful.
106.7 Light FM.